This is the story about when you're headed into a big family event and the triggers await. My name is Amelia Randolph Campbell, and I am here to help you get this story straight. So, this could be a wedding, a reunion, a funeral, you name it. In the lead up, there's one to several traps awaiting you that you know well, that you've tried to work around before, that you feel coming up with a mix of dread and that ridiculous sense of hope that it will be different this time. There are all these lived versions of what has happened before calling for your belief, your attention, your focus. These are very, very practiced versions of who you are, who they are, and it's all just ready to repeat themselves. You can feel it. There exists a big push-pull between all of that and what you wish for the love of God could somehow be different this time. You think, I'll just get over it, I'll get through it, I'll do my best not to care, I'll be different for myself, I'll survive. But this feels mostly like a wing and a prayer, and it just feels like it's not going to hold up very well the second that Aunt Tilda says the thing she always said, or when your father launches into his politics, or the way the house feels when you walk in. It's like the story you've been working so hard on about who you're becoming gets painted over in a wash. So let's take all this and wield it in your favor. Let's get the whole mess of it out in front of you and then create a specific path through that can keep you as much as possible in your power and in your peace, no matter what. So I ran this very relatable situation through my question your story exercise to share with you what the resulting clarity can look like and feel like. And here are the results. There are two stories and one clear shift. Now, all of these details are made up, but for our purposes, they are very, very real. So first, I wrote the black hole story, where I confessed to the absolute worst fears about every piece of this that has been experienced without trying to fix it. I used specific questions to deliver the evidence that I need for our purposes. This story is called The Pit of Doom. In the Pit of Doom, I am a misunderstood, prideful, and egotistical black sheep, vulnerable and overly protective of how hard I've worked to grow, who has to be here, but is holding my breath till it's over. I am dealing with an impossible group who has a hurtful united front of judgment against me while staying small in their bubble. I want them to wake the hell up and understand that they are wrong in so many ways, so I defend. This makes me feel angry, spiteful, small, bitter, trapped, vengeful, righteous, defiant, ugly, mean, stuck, spinning, unsatisfied, agitated, frustrated, ridiculous, disappointed, sad, controlled, controlling, impossible, pointless, pathetic, disconnected, lonely, furious, shut out, hurt, frantic, small, overwhelmed, dependent, insignificant, apathetic, and closed. So this feels terrible, and it's important to let it. This is the part of my sessions where we stop and we breathe and we do some somatic release. Then, inside the space that has been made, I keep moving through, using the very same question asking technique now in my favor, directing my brain to deliver to me in just as much detail what else is true, and then allow every piece of this to exist in its most desired version. So this is the realignment story, and it is called Coming Home. In coming home, I am a loving, grounded, whole woman who loves the life I'm building, is secure in myself, and am willing to be present in this moment in time. I'm observing a group of humans who make up one wacky, specific, and fascinating area of my world, who really are doing the best with what they have and who I realize don't have to understand me. I want them to be who they are on their path as I am on mine. So I let us be. This makes me feel spacious, simplified, grounded, calm, amused, knowing, detached, present, willing, safe, connected, empathetic, sovereign, rejuvenated, protected, healthy, loving, observant, in agency, purposeful, flexible, released, efficient, aligned, self-loving, self-reliant, capable, unruffled, confident, arrived, and free. The specifics of what is again the navigation of a fictional family gathering story are generic here. The specifics of your story about this are not. Your definitive layers, your intricacies, aired out and rearranged in concert, can shift how you feel in advance and deliver you through this kind of event with fresh, simplified agency. The goal is not to change their behavior. The goal is to get free of yours. My name is Amelia Randolph Campbell. I'm here to help you get your story straight. Thank you for listening and for sharing this with someone who could use support in this story in this way. I'll see you next time.